made me, an American raised in a Christian household, convert to Islam? It was a man. I'm just kidding. The man actually had nothing to do with it. While I am with a Muslim man and I'm very happily married, he had nothing to do with my conversion to the faith. We were together for about 5 years, actually, before I made the choice to join Islam. For me, it was a very easy choice the more I learned about the faith. And it did take me a long time to learn everything that I wanted to know before I was comfortable following a faith. Because before joining Islam, I was agnostic. I always believed in God, always believed in some higher power. But I knew that the Christian version of the faith, which was all I really knew, made no sense. And I still don't think it makes sense. But learning Islam and like the unity of God and how everyone is equal and the unification of the prayer and the rights that Islam granted women and everything about it, the more I deconstructed the propaganda I was fed my entire life, it made sense. It spoke to me and it was the version of God, like I said, I always knew existed. I just didn't know it until I found it in Islam. And that is the main reason that everything we're taught is a lie and everything I learned was what I always envisioned God to be. And I can go more in depth with this, but that is truly the reasoning and why many people choose Islam is the fact that it's logical and every question you have has a valid answer that makes sense and doesn't require you to have blind faith or just blindly follow because you're invited to question and learn. And that's how I ended up in Islam.
Be kind to non-Muslims and show them your best character because good manners open hearts before words ever do. Islam teaches us to treat every person with respect, mercy, and fairness. When people see kindness in your behavior, honesty in your speech, and sincerity in your actions, they naturally feel safe and comfortable around you. A gentle smile or a small act of help can show the beauty of Islam more clearly than a long lecture. Your character is one of the strongest forms of da'wah. Many people judge Islam based on how Muslims behave, so be the example that reflects the teachings of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. Be patient, truthful, generous, and respectful. When non-Muslims see these qualities in you, they become curious to know what inspires such beautiful behavior. Your conduct can open a door to their heart that arguments never could. When you speak to non-Muslims about Islam, do it with wisdom and gentleness. Share the basics: belief in one God, kindness, charity, justice, and compassion. Show them the similarities Islam shares with other faiths. Explain how the Quran teaches peace, purpose, and guidance for every part of life. Many people have never learned what Islam truly is, and a simple conversation can clear up years of confusion. Always make dua that Allah guides their hearts. Your role is to invite with kindness. The guidance comes from Allah alone. Even if they don't accept Islam immediately, your good character may plant a seed that grows later. Speak gently, act beautifully, and represent Islam with sincerity. You never know, your kindness may be the reason someone discovers the truth and comes closer to Allah.